Hi guys, it's Erin Provençal. I'm here to give the update on what I've done pretty much in the month of October. So for this November update covering what we did. So my course site is pretty much complete. I'm just working on this final module, which was part of my user testing. So I completed user testing last week with my team. So where I'm at in terms of that is I'm writing up the user testing report. I recorded all the sessions, so I'm just kind of compiling the notes and figuring out the action items. I will then go in and update the site based on those action items from my team and build out Module 8 based on feedback from my team about what that topic should be. And once that's done, the course site will be complete. I'll be sending it to faculty and TAs for another round of user testing. Same thing, writing up the report, figuring out the action items, implementing them, and then the course site is done. In terms of the second part of my project, which is a website for our team, I met with our web team and found out the space I have to work with. It's a little disappointing because there's not that much that they're letting me do, but the end result of getting this delivered to faculty and teaching staff is more important to me than developing a site on my own that will never be used. So I'm going to work within those constraints and see what I can do. So basically the area I have to work with is just this middle area right in here. So it'll be a page under resources and then further pages from that. So that's kind of where I can get started. I can add a couple things on the right hand side, but I can't take anything away that already exists here, either from the headers, the footer, left-hand navigation, or the right-hand side. So I'm going to try to be pretty conscious of the information that I put in here and how I can make it appealing for our target audience, which is teaching staff and faculty and TAs and administratives, and how we can make that work for us, or at least get that information out in the best way possible. So created some requirement document, proposal plan, a couple website planning documents. The other thing I've worked on is on my blog site. I have module planning documents, the user testing documents, which is where you can find the script and the task scenarios. I've worked through with the internal training testing, and it's where my report will end up as well, and website planning documents, so I can kind of keep track of all of these things as I work through them. In terms of the website, for inspiration, I was looking for something like this is from the law school, so the Canvas guide uses some accordions with some images, and you can include videos, so that might be one way to get the information out there, make it a little bit more visually interested in the limited space I have available. This other site is from the College of Allied Sciences in Cincinnati. It's a team really similar to ours. They do a good job. This first page with a video introduction of the team and the services, I don't think I'll be able to get to that for this project, but it's something to keep in mind for expansion. And in terms of what I think would be good for this project is something more like what we saw here in the faculty resources page, where again, this looks very similar to lots of college websites where there's lots of information that's kind of included on the sidebars and things. But I think they did a good job with this middle content area and making it visually appealing, pretty much spelling out the services that are available, making it easy to kind of figure out which of those services you could get and how to access them quickly and easily. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. In terms of feedback, I'm willing to share out the course site link for any feedback on what's been done, the videos, if it makes sense, if the assignments make sense, any of that information. And for the website, just any suggestions on how I can work within these limitations. The other thing I did in the month of October was on Sunday, October 29th, I gave birth to my daughter. So this is her. And so that's what I've been doing for a lot of this week, is just doing all that stuff. But looking forward now to continuing to work on my project and getting things done and checking things off the list. I look forward to seeing what you guys are working on and to being able to give some feedback.